Welcome to CrossBraining. In this video, you will learn how to create your first lesson, get your classroom set up, and assign your first lesson. Let's get started. First, head over to cbapp.us to sign into the platform. If you haven't created anything yet, you should see this dashboard. This is where all of your classrooms and lessons will be. Let's create our first lesson. Click Create New Lesson and give it a name. We'll call this one The Chemistry of Cookies. Save the new lesson. This will take you to our lesson editor. Here, you will put in lesson content and create the framework your students will use to make their videos. Let's put in some lesson content first. We can use different fonts, create lists, add images, and add links. Optionally, we can upload a video here. This is useful if you want to upload an example or instructional video for students. Then we'll want to add keywords. These are words that we want students to be able to use fluently. Students will see these words as they are creating their videos, so that they know exactly what you're looking for. Now we're ready to create steps for our lesson. For this lesson on baking cookies, we'll have 4 steps. Optionally, we can include reflection questions for each step. Students can type out their answers or include them as part of their narration. These are useful for more open-ended questions. One great example is, describe a time that you made a mistake at this step and what you did to fix it. Once we have created our steps, we can assign the lesson. But first, we need to create a classroom. First, click Done to save your work. Let's go back to the dashboard and click Create New Class, give it a name, and click its card. From here, there are 2 ways to add students to your classroom. The easiest is with the Join code. If you click Join code, a code will appear on your screen. You can share this code with your students. They then input the code into the platform, after which you will be able to accept them into the classroom. This code is active for 24 hours, so feel free to send it via email. After 24 hours, you can always create another if you need. The other way to add students is via their email address. You can input that here. We'll just use test students for this video so that we don't reveal any protected information. Once you have your class, go ahead and assign the lesson by clicking the Assignments button. Once you've assigned the lesson, you'll notice this little red symbol in the Groups tab. That means we need to set up groups. Click on the Groups tab. Here we can set up our groups. If we want students to work by themselves, we can simply create groups with a size of 1. But if we want larger groups, we can either randomly assign students, or we can manually place them. Once groups are created, we can optionally assign jobs. This step isn't needed, but allows for a bit more management and control over the process. At this point, the lesson is assigned. We can monitor our student status via the Status tab. These icons will turn blue as students complete them. You can see some of the icons for reflection questions here are blue. This is because we didn't assign any reflection questions for these steps. Once every step is completed, the final video icon will turn blue, meaning you can click it to view the student's completed video. That's it! You've created your first lesson and assigned it to a classroom. If you have any questions at all, you can visit crossbraining.com/support, where we can assist you via email, chat, or telephone. Alternatively, just send us an email at support@crossbraining.com.